Hey guys, Kid here of Burn One. I'm joined with Dean and Ellis, finishing off our set review of the was it Musume Shadowverse set. We finally made it to Havencraft, and then we have
Yeah.
my girl here, Mijiro McQueen. Swear to God, if anyone says McChow or whatever. Anyway,
Ciao.
all right. So this has feed one like normal for to begin racing, evolve one, and then it has ward and fanfare. Put an amulet to the graveyard. Choose an enemy leader or follower. Deal 3 damage to it. And the Evo form here is, let's see. Choose an amulet from your graveyard. Put it into your hand. All right. Yeah, it's a 4/4 for 4 that turns into a 5/5. Okay, listen, I did not play a lot of Havencraft in general, and the only time I played Havencraft was because they released a Ryamu skin for the leader in the digital card game. So I can't even evaluate this card at all. Is this good?
Ooh, so there's actually a huge problem with this card when I read it, and that's that. Okay, in digital Shadowverse, amulets, they're like they're things on the board that
Mm-hmm.
have when they're destroyed, they
Last
do
words.
something, right? They have like the last words effects, right?
Yeah.
In it's this is kind of like if our Weiss fans out there, the Lost Decade callback, where like how they tried to simulate equips with like the Lost Decade mechanic, but it just wasn't there. It's kind of like that with this because the amulets are usually they don't have last words. It's like you sack them to do a thing, and so this doesn't actually trigger your amulets on the board. You just kind of get rid of one.
Oh, that actually kind of sucks.
It does give it back to you though. So
No, it doesn't. Sometimes it like lets you swap one.
it's good with some amulets, like the one drop in Haven that gives something ward.
Yeah, so there is a couple things like he says that are amulets that kind of sit around and are like harder to get rid of.
So like pressure.
Or we have the Forestcraft amulet. I think that was like draw on play or something like that. I think there was a Forestcraft card that like
That's in this set.
that had like come and play, do something, and then you could like it got another effect when it bounced back. Maybe you don't want to get that other effect. Maybe it's too hard to go for, so you just sack it and turn it into removal. But I do think that not being able, and I could be wrong about this, but I do think that just not being able to trigger the actual amulet effects that are currently out is kind of big. That's not to say that there's not going to be amulets with last words going forward at some point.
Right.
So at the moment, I don't think this is there, but as time goes on, this could grow into its own.
I think it is better with amulets that have on play effects. I think that's what makes it playable considerably.
Yeah, because like the ones that have like a 2 mana cost to sack, but then have a one, they cost like 2 mana or 1 mana to play.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, those two as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's
no hearing that.
It's really weird that like you putting something into the graveyard doesn't trigger the effect because there are no last words right now, but in the digital card game it's kind of different.
There are last words. There
Yeah.
are just no last words on amulets currently.
Yeah. So they don't work the same.
That's really weird. I guess this is like the Evo portion of it's fine, and I guess the fanfare part is just like a little bit more optional if you're able to do it or you need to clear a room. I forgot amulets still take up spots in this, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it does let you clear a room on your own board.
Yeah.
So like if you have an amulet that's just stuck doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, usually that meant that you put a bad amulet in your deck, which is kind of the problem.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But yeah, I this one is hard because this is one that could be broken in the future.
Right.
Right now, given unless there's some like insane support here, I don't see this thing at the moment being super.
Yeah, from exactly from what you guys said and everything, and from what I'm looking at, it just seems right now like not very good, but there could be potential there where it can go from like being a pretty mediocre card to like a really broken card suddenly.
It doesn't feel like it's a very future-proofed card.
Well, that's good. Maybe, who knows? We'll have to see.
All right. Before the next
Okay.
no. Before the next card, you guys thought I was gonna shill at the end. No, we're shilling now. You need to subscribe right now if you watch Shadowverse content.
let's go.
Why are you not subscribed and you watch this really amazing Shadowverse content that we do?
We're the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the best. We will be the best Shadowverse content creators going forward.
Trust, I believe. So like,
I
comment,
almost
subscribe, and
recommended
all
this on the
that
last
stuff.
video.
Wait, what's up?
I almost recommended that on the last video. Like when we cut the last video, I was like, "Why didn't you do that at the beginning of the video?" But
Well, because I'm doing it now. Don't worry about it, man. Look,
We'll just drop it in the middle. Just
Look,
remind
only
people. Hit the bell.
only the people who've made it this far through the entire thing really care. So at least these people need to hit that like and subscribe button so that we have a reason to keep doing Shadowverse content, because Dean loves Shadowverse content and I don't mind showing up for Shadowverse content, and I want this game to be in English. All right, so
Yeah.
every like is a email sent to Bushiroad to telling them, why isn't this out in English yet? All right, that's the end of my shill. Next card.
Okay, next card. Here we go. This is a good card. 8 mana, 8/8 gold ship. Feed for 1. But okay, here's what's hype. Fanfare on play. You reveal the top card of your deck and you deal X damage to the enemy opponent, like enemy leaders, and you heal X, where X is the revealed card's cost. So you can play this down on 8 and just randomly sometimes deal 10 damage. Sometimes you deal 1 damage, but you know what? You hope you're dealing 10. And and somehow your opponent doesn't kill this massive body on your board. 10 mana during the main phase, and this card gets +10/+10.
okay.
I feel like this is like some Embergold type of bullshit. There's no way to cheat this out early, right?
Yeah, this is a magic card, and I love this.
Yeah, this
I
card
love
is sick.
This card. As someone who's played the Heavenly Aegis deck in Haven, if you're playing 3 Heavenly Aegis,
Okay, whoa.
What?
Oh no, you can make this cost 0.
you can make this cost 0.
Wait, how?
You play
Explain
3
it.
Heavenly Aegis, which means you play 3 of this card.
Oh no.
Wait,
You
why
would
is it?
never
Why
break
can you make it
point
cost
3.
0?
Huh? Oh, so there is do you remember Seraph? Or like dude, that's one like old card.
It was really bad in digital too.
It was really bad. It was good in digital eventually, kind of. It was like always a meme win condition. In physical, it's the 6 mana card. Do nothing. It sits on the board and it gets counters. And at like 4 counters, it gets 1 a turn. At the end of the turn, you heal 10, search any 2 cards, and you make them cost 0.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is a 6-drop 6-drop amulet that you gotta wait 4 turns to get this out for free.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It says here, I'll figure it out later. Got it. Understandable.
Okay, so typically your current targets are Heavenly Aegis, which is what an 8/8.
Yeah,
for
he's like
10
an invincible card.
That says it can't take damage until
He's
the
a
start
little
of your
bit better
next
than
turn.
but this is funny.
And the other card you go and grab is a card that gives Heavenly Aegis Ward. So they have to attack it, and they just can't kill it. So they trade their entire board with it. It lives and just applies the pressure. But again, you go get 2 copies of this card.
That
in
could
your
be
deck
lethal.
with 3 Heavenly Aegis.
That could be
if
lethal.
If you mill yourself down to like 3 cards in deck, that's 10 damage. It's Joker.
Wait, what?
Persona
Wait,
5.
what? He's out here talking like Persona combos, where like these Aegises are in the bottom 3.
Look, you never draw the Aegis. You're just good at the game.
Oh my god.
I think it's a funny card. I really like it. I think it's really bad, being honest, but I really love it. I think this is a fun card.
This card is hilarious. I like this card because it's hilarious. It's very, if you've seen Musume, it's very gold ship. Like, I feel like it suits this character very well. I give this 5 gold ships out of 5 gold ships.
Wait a minute, hold on. I just want to point out, if you make this card free, unless you're going second, it can't swing the turn you make it in 18/18.
Yeah,
and great. Even then, it only swings at creatures, at other followers.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's pretty bad.
But when it lives, it's really funny. That's all it is.
But it is. Well, you gave it 5 gold ships out of 5 gold ships, because I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah. This card is hilarious. All right, anything to say on this? We're good?
We're good now.
All right. Aha! Second shill time. I'm just kidding. We're going to the next card. Oh, this is Dean, right?
No,
That's
what
me.
the-
Oh wait. Oh, I don't know.
So
Is it my
excited
turn?
about that one.
Stop existing.
Oh,
right.
Alice, go.
Yeah, it's me.
right.
So this is Econodictus. It is a 3-drop 2/4 with feed for 1, ward, and fanfare. Look at your top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, reveal an Musume follower. Sorry, card, not follower. Card, and then reveal. Add it to your hand. Put the rest on bottom in any order. I just want to point out, cards like this fuel the Seraph combo.
I hate you.
You roll 4, and then you ship 9 cards to the bottom with this thing. You know the top 4 cards of your deck.
Oh my god.
I want to get out of here. Oh, Havencraft is just the meme craft, guys. You should have warned me before we got into this.
Yeah, it's the same skill set as playing Sunshine.
I just want to point out, though.
Oh.
I just want to point out that that's pretty funny. So this card, even without that, the meme in play, this card is a 3-drop 2/4 with ward that top checks 3, adds a card, and puts 2 on bottom. I think this card is fine. Like, this card is probably
Yeah, this card
Yeah.
seems good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems
this card-
good. Consistency slows down the game, right?
and that's what Haven wants.
Yeah, the 4 body is nice.
Yeah, four seems like the level of like it's almost like kind of like the lightning bolt test. Like, as if you're at 4 health, you're probably pretty good. You're pretty set,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
what it seems like.
Yeah.
All right, next card. Is this me? I don't remember.
Yep.
All right, beyond her rear. Fanfare. Look at the it's an amulet. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, put any number of cards into the top of your deck in any order. Put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. Activate. Cost 2. Act this card. Put it into your graveyard. Draw a card. Wow, this is a really expensive brainstorm.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's called Creek.
No, he
Well,
means
that
brainstorm.
I meant
Oh,
brainstorm
yeah.
from Magic. Yeah.
This is definitely the card that you're supposed to combo with the McQueen because it has an okay come and play with an absolutely awful activate.
The act cost on this is so expensive. What? Like, I don't understand why. I felt like in a game like Shadowverse, like paying any type of mana is like really, really heavy already, right?
Yeah, and what's even worse is like this is like eating a board slot when you put it down.
Yeah.
You go, I have fixed my draw, but maybe you should just have better cards in your deck if you need to fix your draw. Because wasn't there like a 1 or 2 man? No, there's a 1 mana card. There's like a 2/1 that like let you top check and like leave it there or put it on bottom, right?
Yeah. Yes. In
Within horses.
or it's in
Forest. I don't think that normal Shadowverse like Haven wants this card, and I definitely don't think that horses, except for the fact, as Ellis said, it combos with gold ship.
Shut up! No more, please. No more.
And
What are you
in the
doing?
second
This is your yo combo, Kit. You Seraph, it pops. Then you play this down, top check 3. You get 3 top checks, 4 if you include the fact you could put them all on the bottom to get lethal. I thought you were a Sunshine
Wait,
player,
hold
Kit.
on. No, this just combos with gold ship naturally. You top
Yeah.
check 3 and you put a number back on top.
Yeah, that's what I said. Up to 4. It goes up to 4 deep.
No, this card's insane.
But yeah. So Kit, the
Yeah.
Sunshine player in you can literally kill your opponent.
Okay, so this is the problem you're talking about. All right, I don't have the mana to pump my yo 10/10. All right, if I play this card.
No, you just reveal a 10 drop, deal 10 to face, and heal 10. Look at that gap. You made a 20 health gap.
Oh,
that they have to
I forgot that gold chip heals. What a gross card.
Why are we talking about this? All right, this card sucks, right? We're all in agreement.
No, it's so funny. This is at least meme tier, please.
Okay, it's a beyond her rear out of 10. All right.
Yeah,
This
is
card also gets 5 gold ships.
yeah, this is a stream highlights card. Next card is Meisho Doto. 3-drop 3/3, feed for 1, and on racing start +1/+1. And search a cost 1 amulet from your deck and put it into play. Oh my god, ruling questions. What do you mean put it into play?
Wait, back up. Let me reread that.
It doesn't trigger the last card.
It doesn't trigger fanfare.
No,
Because it
fanfare is
puts it
only
into
from
play
hand.
deck.
So this is an okay Haven card. Haven has a lot of 1-mana amulets,
Yeah.
some that have some pretty good effects, and
Yeah.
they need to be sacked.
It's better than the 1-drop that on Evolve searches for an amulet.
The 1-drop comes out much earlier, which is bigger.
I guess
this
that's
is
fair.
like a 3-drop.
But her
comes
Evolve
out.
cost makes her a 3, doesn't it? Because she's a 1-drop with an Evolve for 2.
Yeah, this thing's a 4 cost though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't connect that effect was attached to the start rating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think searching an amulet's good. Only being able to search cost 1 is a little bit rougher.
So you either go get the last one, which does nothing, the one that gives ward, which doesn't because
no.
fanfare.
You get the draw ones. You get the draw ones, and some of the
draw
birds,
ones currently,
or whatever else we have further down. But I think this card could get better as time goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, tutoring cards in general that are like not as super restrictive in general are usually end up being somewhat okay, right?
Yeah, they scale well as the game progresses. So
yeah. So in this game, fanfare it's not, even if it comes into play that doesn't trigger fanfare, it has to be from hand.
I am like 99% sure that is correct.
I can double check.
Double check. Just double check, and if we figure it out while we're doing this, we'll correct it. Otherwise, that sucks. It doesn't trigger the like 1-drop stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Next card.
All right. So the next card is Majiro Ryan. It is a 2-drop 3/2. It has feed 1. It has when an allied Majiro family follower or amulet leaves play, gain storm.
Oh no, we have to look at traits to know how good this is.
What's the trait on the previous amulet we saw, the 1-drop?
I'm pretty sure it's just Musume. Right? Yeah, it's Musume. Yeah.
This looks like it does not interact with too many cards.
Only the Majiro family. All right.
Right.
So
if you have a, I
don't like it.
The whole set yet, but let's say you have a Majiro family in play, and then you trade it into something after. So you go into a turn, you have a Majiro family in play, you play this down, you trade that Majiro family into something, and then this can attack.
I don't like that.
I don't think it's very good, but it's an option available to you. Like it is either a 2/1 or a 2-drop 3/2, or a 3-drop 3/2 with rush, or a 2-drop 3/2 that has storm when you trade with something with another card.
Yeah, I think that's too slow. I think that's too slow and too situational.
So this just only combos with like McQueen, basically, right? Like the whole point of McQueen's amulet destruction.
But she's so cute.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Which would make it, that would be a 6-mana play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like, you'd have to have like other cards on the board that like we're gonna be going through and like seeing the rest of the cards, but
potentially seeing what we see off the rest of the cards, this card could get better, but this card
right now it does not look good.
Yeah.
That'll look grim.
Yep.
Next card, Road to Fortune, 4-mana spell.
It's Road of Fortune.
Or it's an amulet. Sorry. Wow.
Road of.
Oh wait, Road of Fortune. Oh, sorry about that. Boku no Road. Fanfare. Choose an enemy follower. Destroy it. Okay, I'm liking that removal. And also has activate, or has an act that's tap it, top check. And if you top check a cost 7 card, you can add it to your hand.
So this, okay, hear me out. This card sucks because it removes 7 damage for your gold chip.
Ooh, but it's supposed to be combo. No, Kit.
It also says specifically 7 cost, not 7 cost or more, but 7 cost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna
say 7 only.
Yeah.
If we
it is Boku no Road. Sorry, Kit. There's been too much Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s.
Yeah.
But Oh man, only 7 drops is pretty rough. If this could like add like all of your boss like monsters, but like it can't add the actual good cards that we know of that are currently exist. Like I don't even know a 7 drop that you could add with this currently.
Yeah, it's a cute removal because it's just like I get to kill something and maybe I get a +1, but eh.
Well, no, you get that act every turn.
Are there any 7 drops in the current set that we've seen that this card's good for?
Maybe I don't know.
I can't remember either.
Well, I think that it's like this. I mean, even then, it's like 7's pretty late.
Right. It's only good if you play the card that lets you set your deck. It's basically an extra draw at that point, but that's all it is.
I mean, once you drop this, it becomes every turn it's a 1.5 draw, right? So, for example,
no, you have to keep hitting 7 drops.
So it's a 0.5 draw unless it hits a 7.
Also, sorry, yeah, 0.5 draw. But like at least on the bright side, if you do reveal a 7 and if you've played this on turn 4, you won't have a dead draw next turn.
Oh, it removes the dead card from the top of your deck into your hand.
Yeah, only if it's a 7 drop. But yeah, card seems pretty mediocre. I don't remember any 7 drops that even matter.
I found a clarification on something, by the way,
Mhm.
on Fanfare. Fanfare is an ability that is played when a card is placed on the field from the hand, EX area, or graveyard.
Okay, so yeah. So not from deck currently that we know of.
Sucks.
Oh, well. So yeah, this card was like okay, but also not very good at the same time. So next card.
Inari 1. Has feed 1 for racing, and then Fanfare, discard an amulet from your hand, gain +2, 0, and rush.
Oh, insane. It gets rid of the last card.
You're right.
It gets rid of the last card a second time after you recur it to hand.
You can't recur the last card.
Yeah, you can. It's an amulet, isn't it?
But oh yeah, you're right. No. This card, no.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad. She's cute though. I gotta give her that.
She does have the good mask.
Yeah, she's doing the fox hand gesture as well. Yeah, I don't even see any time I would want to discard an amulet to gain 2 and rush. All right. Next card.
All right, so we have Majiro. Is that Dober?
Dober.
She is a 2-drop, 2/2. Feed 1. When she starts racing, she gets +1/+1, and you heal 2. So effectively, she is a 3-drop, 3/3 that heals you for 2 and has rush. Card's okay. Card's not bad. It can trade with something that has 3 toughness. It heals you for 2. That can be a swing.
It's a very good anti-aggro card, right?
Right. Yeah.
The cowards at side games have not given us Alana, so healing is a little bit less good than it should be.
Which card's Alana again? Is that the one that gets power every time you heal?
It gives power to your entire board every time you heal.
I remember.
Like turn 5 in the actual game, and you're like, "This is my 1 mana 20/20."
Yep.
All right, this card's pretty good. Like a 3 out of 5 at least.
Yeah, I think it's a decent include.
Yeah,
definitely does what Haven wants to do.
Next card.
We have Mejiro Arden. This is a 1 mana 3/3. I'm liking this stat line, and it has feed for 1, and it has ward. But it also has at the start of your main phase, if there's no Mejiro family follower on your field with a different name than this, it bounces back to hand. Okay, well,
I feel like that's conditionally good because if it goes down,
that's a
and
heal
you do
3
damage. It heals.
Yeah, that's a heal.
Right.
Yeah, this is situationally pretty good actually. This is
aggro dead.
This card's really hard. Yeah, this card's really hard to judge.
Yeah, because if you can't even hit it for 2 and then kill it later with the 1, because it goes back to your hand and it's essentially like a scoop up in Pokemon, right? So you get to remove all the damage counters and stuff. Interesting. I kind of like this card. I don't know how good it is though.
Even as just a 3 mana, a 3 health shield randomly, right?
Yeah.
You could just play this with none of the actual cards that go with it, and just like
Right.
every one floating mana is a recurring 3 health shield.
It can also be used as removal, as a 2-drop 3 damage removal.
That is true. Yeah, it could also just like get in there, kill something with 3 health. So
Yes. So this
And then
card has some
it
weird utility.
yeah, they would have to kill, even though it's at 1 health left, if or something. Say if it lives with 1 health left, if you kill it with you use rush to kill something, it forces your opponent to prioritize kill it. Otherwise, you're gonna get it back to your hand and do it again, right? So
Right.
yeah, and I think the idea with this is the old the card that we said was like hard to judge and also a little bricky. Is the idea is you play at 3 mana, you play this plus that, and then you're able to protect your card that just went face. And
Mhm.
then that would be 9 damage over 2 turns, starting at 3. As long as you open, both cards, 2-card combo,
Yeah,
and your opponent can't kill it.
I really like this card because also, we haven't seen anything like this in this yet. But like, if a cost to do something is discard any card from your hand, this could potentially also be that card. After you've already used it to like remove something or whatever, or like save 3 life, you bounce it back to your hand, and then you use it as fuel for something else later. So, card just seems really, really good and really flexible, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I think that we're all like this card across the board. Next card. Mijiro Palmer has feed 1, and then fanfare. Search for a Mijiro family follower from your deck. Add it to your hand. Fanfare. If you have Dance X, Clamor X Festival in your graveyard, gain +1/+1 and brush. Was that from a different thing, or is it in this? Do you know?
Ooh, that is definitely a
I thought that card was in like Forest or something, or Rune. I think it's a Rune card.
I think it was in Rune.
I'm clicking. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's in
rune.
Rune.
It's the rune removal spell.
Oh, okay. So this is a card that works very well in the horse only deck, or is supposed to be worked in the horse only deck.
Yeah.
Um,
And then gains +1/+1 rush potential.
This could be really good because it just tutors any Mijiro if there's a Mijiro you need, right? A Mijiro family. Then it makes it kind of okay. And I assume though I'm only evaluating this as like the Musume deck only.
Right.
If you're playing I assume you're also playing that. I was gonna say event, but that spell card. If you're playing this as well. So this potentially could be pretty decent because it's basically a 4/5/5 that tutors you a card, right? Or
Yeah, not bad. The tutor's nice. Anything that like gets you another card is always powerful.
Yeah, in a non-horse deck though, this probably is super ass, right?
Yes, in a non-horse deck, this is actually kind of unplayable. The fact that it's able to trade the turn it's played without paying extra mana is what really makes it.
Yeah.
Those feed ones, they'll add up pretty fast. Like, it's kind of nice that everything is like removal, but that can get pretty rough pretty fast.
Yeah. What about anything you add, Ellis? Are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right, next card.
All right, so this is TM Opera's
Oh.
I was questioning whether or not that was a 0 or not. So this is a 6/6 for 7. It has feed 1, and it has fanfare. Choose an enemy follower, banish it, and draw a card. So I feel like I'd like this card more if it were like a 5-drop 3/3. As a 7-drop 6/6, the one card that only grabs 7 drops can grab this.
It is combo with your heavy brick deck.
But I don't know how to judge this card. Like, it's removal that draws a card that potentially can be removal for 2 different things.
It's so slow.
But it is very slow, right?
The part I don't like about this card is that you're already investing so much into it, and you only can pick followers. You can't pick amulets or something like that to remove, right? So like it being such a high cost and not versatile at all kind of sucks.
Yeah. Is it Orb Dragon? It's like a 5/6 for 8.
Oh man, you're asking. Orb Dragon is old, and I don't know.
But it's current in the game, isn't it? Neutral. It's a neutral card.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's like I think there's a 5/6 for 8 in neutral that is on play. Banish an enemy follower or amulet.
I don't know if he's right about that.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
don't
100
know.
percent on that either because the card's really old and I can't remember if it's a digital card or a physical card in the way that I'm describing it.
But I think that this card's not very good, and we shouldn't talk about it for too long.
Right.
Yep.
But you know what? If you got to the end of this video, you should definitely join us in the next video on the neutral craft, and you'll know when it comes out. If you hit that bell, you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified when we upload the next Shadowverse review. Isn't that right, Kit?
That's absolutely right. I can guarantee it.
And
And this is a Kit promise. If you go back and like every Shadowverse video we've ever done, ever in all existence, the game's coming to English.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video when we talk about neutral cards later.